Now to the Alex-Murdaugh double murder trial, where late today the jury heard from the doctor who conducted the autopsies on both Maggie and Paul Murdaugh. Prosecutor Creighton Waters asking her to stand up and draw the entrance and exit wounds of the shotgun pellets on Paul Murdaugh's body. She says Paul had 2 shotgun wounds, but the first shot would not have killed him. He may have just needed some stitches. She also says Paul was shot with a high-powered rifle at close range.
So in this case, we actually have some particles of like abrasions from particles of gunpowder. And this is called gunpowder stippling. Okay, so we have stippling, which indicates that this wound was fired at a fairly close range. We can't say exactly, but probably no more than 3 feet, because that's our standard. You know, could be anywhere from 2 to 3 feet.
And she went on to say that Paul Murdaugh could have remained standing after the first shot, but the second shot proved to be fatal. And News 19's Rachel Ripp has more on the testimony from the pathologist.
Dr. Ellen Reamer was the last witness to testify today. She used a yardstick and a cardboard poster to show the brutal gunshot wounds to Maggie and Paul Murdaugh's bodies. Reamer testifies the first gunshot blast to the right side of Paul's chest was not fatal. She says he would have needed stitches, but the shot did not hit internal organs or cause internal bleeding. However, she says the second shot to the top of his left shoulder and through his head was fatal. Reamer says she saw no evidence of defensive wounds on Paul's body. As for Maggie, Reamer says of the 5 gunshot wounds, there were no signs of defensive wounds either.
I do know that the barrel of the gun was closer at the time it struck her left thigh, because the stippling is more tight concentrically and doesn't cover as wide an area as the one to the right side of the abdomen.
Reamer says both Maggie and Paul had recently eaten the same meal. Something I noticed in particular about this testimony today were the expressions on Alec and Buster's faces. As for Buster, he couldn't really make eye contact with this witness. He was looking down for most of the testimony. And as for Alec, he was looking down as well, rocking back and forth in his chair, visibly very upset. Reporting in Walterboro, Rachel Ripp, News 19, WLTX.
All right, coming up in about an hour and 45 minutes or so, our Murdaugh After Hours special will be airing live at 9, and you can watch it on our YouTube page, our website, WLTX.com, the WLTX Plus app, or Roku or Amazon Fire, and our free News 19 mobile app. We're going to be joined by our experts tonight to discuss today's developments in the courtroom.